Hi everyone, and welcome again to my channel. Achu Munifo Brandon here. A quick one before we start. I want to urge everyone to watch this video to the end because this might be the video that will change your life financially. Because there was a time in my life where I was stuck into a job I don't really like it, but I could not just quit the job because I do not have any skill or I do not have any savings I could offer in exchange of money. So I decided to learn some things which I'm going to tell you in this video, and when I applied those things in my life, I was not only able to get a skill, but I was able to improve in my finances. I was able to have that flexibility to be my own boss and work where and whenever I wanted. And guess what? You don't need some kind of a top-class gadget to do these things. You can just use either a smartphone or a laptop. So hang tight to the end of this video, and I promise it's going to add some value into your life. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys 5 ways in which I was using to make from $100 to $300 a week. I was not really involved in all the 5. 3 of those things are the things I did personally, but 2 of them I was helping someone do. So in the process of helping, I also learned how to do the things and I knew how it was working. And guess what? Like I said, you don't need to have some top-class gadget to do this thing. You just need your smartphone. So go ahead, like the video if you've not yet liked, and subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel because this is just part 1 of the video. I'll be posting 4 other parts in the coming weeks because I don't want the video to be too long. And one thing I want you to know from this is that I want you to be aware of the fact that the things I'm going to be telling you is not something that you will need to spend a lot of time before you start making money out of it. Like, you could start making money if you determine enough within 2 weeks, and the maximum time you could take for the most difficult one is 3 months. The first thing I'm going to be telling you in this video, how I used it to make some money, is that's advertisement on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads. I realized the world was becoming a global village, and a lot of people were getting into the habit of shopping online, and they want to shop in the comfort of their homes. So I told myself, if I could be that person that will make that shopping possible, like if I could be that person that will make you to be able to see the things you want to shop from the comfort of your home, then I will highly be rewarded financially. So that's why I decided to start learning about ads on Google, on Facebook, and on Instagram. From the time I decided to go into advertisement and I decided to use ads on social media to make money, it took me just 2 weeks to be able to actually advertise and make money on social media. So what I did was, when I started, I just went to YouTube and I searched how to create a business page on Facebook. I also did the same search on how to create a business page on Instagram and a Google business page. And I chose like 2 to 3 videos from each of the searches which I know contain the most information, and I watched those videos from start to the end. And I repeated the process, but the second time I was repeating that example. I was actually creating my own page. And it took me just 1 day and I was able to get my Facebook business page, my Instagram page, and Google business up, and it was running. Once all my business pages were up and running, it was now time to start creating ads. I do not know how to create this ad, and mind you, I do not have a single dime to pay for someone who is going to teach me how to create ads. So what I did was I just went on YouTube and I searched how to create Facebook ads from beginning to the end, or how to create Facebook ads from scratch. I did the same thing, how to create Instagram ads from scratch and how to create Google ads from scratch. And I also chose a couple of videos and I watched and I got a lot of information. I watched for the first time, just watching the videos. The second time when I was watching, I was following by example, means whatever the instructor was doing, I was doing the same thing on my Facebook, Google Ads, or Instagram page. After following all the examples, I decided, okay, it was time to create my Facebook ad. So I went and I read the Facebook advertisement policies. You want to do that because you don't want to put your account at the risk of it getting banned or Facebook stopping you from advertising. So when I read the policies, I realized there were some rules that state you need to have at least 20 organic likes, you need to have a profile picture, you need to have a cover picture, and you need to verify your identity on Facebook if you want your ads to work well. So I went ahead, I did all those things, and I also did some research, and it also showed me that most of the times, if somebody is coming to pay you to advertise something on social media like Facebook and Instagram, they either want the page to have more likes, they either want to get more messages, they either want to send traffic to a website, or they want to create a brand awareness. So when I noticed all this information, I decided, okay, I'm gonna perfect myself in each of those campaigns. I went ahead, I created one ad to get more likes, and within 1 week I was able to raise my page to get like 1,000 likes. I created an ad to get more traffic to a website. I created an ad that I could get more message conversations, and I did that on and on for a couple of days. Even though I had been doing these things and I was having some amazing results, but for some reason I still had this fear in me, like, what if I take somebody's ad and it does not perform well? What is going to happen to me? But I decided to have some faith in myself. I went ahead, I created a flyer, and I just said something like, advertise your business on social media with us. And I got a lot of clients texting me, but at the end of the day, I was able to work with 5 of them. For me to be on the safe side, I told the clients, okay, this is what's going to happen. I can advertise your business on Facebook, Instagram, and on Google. But for the first 2 days, you will not pay me for doing that. You will just pay for the advertisement, and I will do the advertisement. And if you get the results you want, from the 3rd day, you're going to be paying me to manage your campaign. And I went ahead the first day, I did the ad. The second day, we started seeing some results. So the clients were happy and they wanted to do more, but just 4 of them were happy. The feed guy was not really happy because he did not get the result. Not because the ad was not created well, but because he was dealing with a weight loss product, and things like that are so difficult to advertise on social media because it required to have some kind of a documentation that certifies you to do those things. So I was able to work with 4 of them, and I remember one of them was a proprietor in a school. He really loved what I did, and he was happy with the result. So he had a restaurant, the daughter had a salon, and his school, and an NGO. But all those things were not online. He never had a Facebook presence or any social media presence in any of those businesses, just the school. I went ahead and I created a social media presence for all the businesses, and I started creating ads for him, and he was paying me, and I was his ad manager for a very long time before I decided to stop the business. I kept on doing it on, and for each client it was a perfection for me. For each client it was a perfection for me. So I decided to go a step further. I was not just an ad manager, but I was kind of a semi-digital marketing. Like, I was not only advertising. I could say, if you have a business and you want to get that business online, you want to set up a Facebook page, an Instagram page, if you want to brand a business in general, I was able to do that branding for you. And most of the time, I'm telling you, nobody will pay you to brand a business and pay another person to be advertising on that business. So for every business I was branding or creating an online presence for that business, I was advertising for that business. And in return, guess what? I was making some money. So if you're watching this and you don't have a skill, you don't have something you could exchange, you don't have a service you could exchange in return for money, I want you to just get into social media ads. It's a very simple process. You don't need anything more than your phone or a laptop. There's a trick when you want to advertise on your phone. There's a way you could make your phone to display like you are on a laptop. I will show that in another video. But it's a quick place to start. It might not be the skill you want for yourself, but it's a stepping stone. This is not social media marketing was not something I really wanted, but it was helping me financially at the time. IT is what I love doing. And I'm glad to say social media marketing and advertising really helped me while I was preparing for my IT career, and I'm glad to say today, like, I'm in the process of building that career, and in a couple of months from now, I will be an IT professional with 6 world-class certifications. Remember, I told you this video is gonna be 5 parts. This is just part 1 of the video. There are 4 more other parts I'm gonna upload in the coming weeks. So I want you to do something for me. Please just go ahead, like the video, subscribe, because that's really going to help my channel grow. And if you've watched this and you want to get into social media advertisement, either on Facebook, on Google, or on Instagram, I will leave a link to my DM on Facebook below. You could give me a direct message and I will respond to you, and I will tell you, I will give you some tips on how you could go about it.